NTSB is investigating all of this, trying to figure out what caused this plane to come down.
And as we're watching it play out live
Yeah.
through the FDOT cameras, we wonder what goes into that investigation. So aviation trial lawyer specialist Robert Clifford shed light on what the hours and days after the crash are like.
Well, they'll certainly look at the activity, professional credential of the pilots. They will look at their experience with this particular aircraft. They will look at all of the things associated with the maintenance of this aircraft. They're going to look at fuel. You know, we know that the plane took off from Fort Lauderdale in the morning and then went up to Columbus when picked up these passengers. What we don't know is whether they took on fuel in Columbus. Was there an issue there? You know, those are the kind of things they're going to get into every minute of that the plane's activity that day to understand what went on that day. And then they're also going to get into the flight logs. They're going to get into the maintenance logs so that they can fully understand the performance abilities of the aircraft and whether it had any problems, whether it had any recent maintenance work performed on it.
And Taylor Peters joining us now because, Taylor, this attorney has experience with crashes involving this same type of jet.
Yeah, Lindsay, he represented the family of TV executive Dick Ebersol here. In 2004, his 14-year-old son was killed when their private jet, the same type, crashed in Colorado. Aviation attorney Robert Clifford says he's been in planes that have lost one engine. He's never been in one that lost two at the same time. He says there's many reasons this could have happened, and the investigation is going to be a very complex one. The NTSB is going to look at all of those witness videos and pictures. Ones like these, they're specifically looking for anything of the plane going down. The NTSB is going to look at that cockpit voice recorder. We don't know if that's been recovered from the crash site yet. Investigators will also talk to the 3 survivors on board the plane, the 2 passengers and flight attendant, to get more information about what was going on inside. He calls it a miracle 3 people survived.
God was looking over their shoulders that day. And I'm sure they're all as traumatized as you can possibly imagine, right? The plane was didn't nosedive into the ground or anything like that. So the forces weren't as high, which is that all contributes to the ability to survive the crash as they did. Miracle on I-75.
Oh.
Clifford told us the NTSB usually will come out with a preliminary report in about 30 days. It won't give us all the answers to what happened. That will take months, potentially a year or more.